Alright, how do we get the Pillager Caravans mod? This mod is available for Fabric Forge and Neoforge, and it's basically about caravans, okay? Which, as you know, are guarded by pillagers, vindicators, and even ravagers. And basically what it does is modify the normal generation of these patrols that usually appear and make them much more complicated. They also give us more light, as you see, for example, with the donkeys, which give us a little more light and such. So, well, how can we... Well, we have all types, eh? I'm going to show another one so you can see it too. For example, we have the harvesters. Now, they're all a bit mixed up, but as you see, they have different looks, okay? We also have the miners who obviously, well, I assume will actually have minerals. Oops, they've all gone over there to the center and such, okay? I mean, we have a ton. And how do we get the mod? Well, basically, we'll head to Pillager Caravans, a mod created by Obscuria. It has 437,500 users. It was created just 8 months ago. And we'll go to Files. We'll wait. We'll also need the Fragmenta mod for Forge, okay? So if we go to Relations, we're going to need it, alright? And then we just select Forge, Game Version 121, 3 buttons, and Download. We'll save this file by pressing Windows plus R, typing app data, going to roaming.minecraft, and in the mods folder, that's where we'll save this file. So yeah, with this we can now start using this mod without any issues. Alright, how Pillager Caravan encounters work. Unlike the usual static structures where we have the pillager outpost and such, where we have to go after the pillagers, this mod introduces caravan events, okay? Traveling caravans. And these groups don't stay in one place, but travel through the world in different biomes, okay? In fact, if we go here to the command, we'll see there are all types, like all types. It's all types. I mean, there we go. There are even alchemists, okay? Just so there's no doubt with all different drops and everything. Let's eliminate them all. There it is. And the cool thing about this also is that the treasure or what they give us is found dynamically on the map. Why? Let's change the spawn or spawn frequency, which would be cooldown sets 20 ticks. I don't know if I put too little cooldown, honestly. 1 tick. Alright, basically, if we spawn over here in this area, as you can see, we'll head in with our sword, okay? We'll destroy everyone we can here. And if you notice, the donkeys themselves have loot, okay? Donkeys, llamas, doesn't matter. They'll appear in many different forms, but they'll all be creatures that can carry chests, okay? As you can see, they come with this loot, slime balls and stuff. What's the deal? The loot depends a lot on the type of caravan it is, okay? As you can see, there are all kinds of caravans. Gravers, robbers, harvesters. Each one is obviously a profession, okay? Even evokers show up, okay? Each one is a profession and each one will have its own loot. Look at this loot, all iron ingots. Look, here we have a smithing table, okay? With saddles and everything, 2 saddles. Oh my god, it's totally broken, right? So yeah, keep in mind there's all kinds of stuff, and also, well, these creatures themselves, when we defeat them, will be giving us emeralds, so keep that in mind too. So yeah, there you have it. Alright, so how can we configure the Pillager Caravans options in Minecraft? This mod is fully data-driven, which lets you customize caravan compositions, loot tables, spawn rules, and cooldowns without touching any code. We can configure the mod without accessing the code through other mods like config, okay? Forge config screens configured to access the menus, and from there we can change lots of settings like spawn rates, difficulty levels, and so on, okay? So let's take a look at it, which will definitely help us out a lot. Alright, how can we use Pillager Caravan commands? For technical management and bug testing, Pillager Caravan includes specific commands that let you control event spawning in Minecraft. We have, for example, the /game rule to _caravan_spawning, okay? If we set it to true, they spawn. If we set it to false, they'll stop spawning, okay? Which I assume we don't want, because otherwise you might as well just remove the mod. We have the /caravan_spawn, right? What this lets us do is spawn a caravan event. So we can see what harvesters are like, for example, okay? And we can check out the loot and see what tier 3 looks like, okay? And then there's the cooldown, okay? If we do /caravan_cooldown, as you can see, we have get, set, and reset, which basically lets you check or modify the active cooldown timer for natural caravan spawning. So right now the cooldown is at 1,430 30 ticks. Let's set it to 1 tick. Let's see, get. Okay, let's put something realistic. 100 ticks. Let's see if. But well, I see it's pretty much ignoring me. I mean, everything that's above. Let's see. Let's do a reset to see if it applies. No, it doesn't apply. Let's set it further out and we'll put it at 12,000, okay? So get. Okay. So it has to be 1200 or above, basically what they're explaining to us. I understand if we use mods like config and such, we can alter this. I don't know, I'm not sure, but theoretically it can be altered, okay? In case we want them constantly spawning waves and waves of pillagers and live in a pillager world, okay? If possible, it should be doable. So, yeah, hey, so that's the mod. A pretty cool mod that just adds a small concept that improves the mod a bit, the world, the Minecraft world, okay? And hey, it's welcome, okay? So, yeah, I hope you liked it and see you in future videos. See you in the next one. Bye. Bye.